Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, whichever one applies to you today. Before we start our video, just have a look at the wonderful sight of the 27,000 pigeons that was liberated from Kroonstad today. It remains a sight to behold. It looks like a cloud is coming over Kroonstad with all those pigeons, and to think each and every one of those birds was bred and cared for by a fancier waiting for it at home, hoping that it's the best next best thing, the next champion. So this brings things into perspective, how good your pigeons really need to be to excel in this sport. And we started our own day off with the normal loft duties, cleaning off the perches and making sure everything is 100% for the return of the birds, and also cleaning the loft floor. And this stage of the day was quite early in the morning. Woke up early, quite excited, like a kid before he goes to school. And we were schooled indeed. Make no mistake, we were schooled indeed. Did it go according to plan? I wouldn't say exactly it went according to plan, but have a look how my day went, and the joys of the pigeon racing sport. It's all about the waiting for the birds. It's about the anticipation, spending time with my son, and I think we need to remember this is why we love the sport, and this is why we do it. So have a listen. Okay, so birds up in the sky, liberation 8 a.m. So waiting for the birds, so we're keeping ourselves busy. So we just finished cleaning the loft, and so they're coming home to a clean house. They're sleeping on clean sheets tonight, eating out of a clean plate. We already have the food ready, so they're having as much as they want today. The breeding high protein mix with pellets. So today there's no restrictions on how much they can eat and what they eat. They can eat what they need before they go back to the regular program. We sifted the sand, cleaned out the loft quite nicely, and we are ready for the arrival. And this is, so they're welcome to come back, and hopefully they'll feel nice and homey. And then the other section, we've got the guys who did not go to the race. They're not having the lunch as the others. They didn't work for it quite yet, so they're having only barley, unfortunately for them. In the water today, we've got Recube, and that's all they'll have in the water for today to get them right. Nothing else. And then tomorrow we will start the week 3 medication program, of which I will share and make another video. So exciting times. Birds was liberated 8 a.m. Distance to my house is exactly 275 kilometers, 974 meters as the crow flies. It's a slight tailwind. They're talking about anything between 1,450 and 1,500 meters per minute. So it's a rather fast race, but it's quite warm already. So I do think the heat might slow them down a little bit. So anyways, we will keep you guys updated, or I will film as much as I can of the day, and hopefully catch them when they come, and share with you guys the arrival of the first birds. Okay, so we are waiting. It is clear blue skies. As you all know by now, it's race day. Liberation point is Tennyson, 275 kilometers and 974 meters exactly, as the crow flies. The time now is 10:30 a.m. Okay, time now 11:21. Current speed is 1,376 meters per minute. So the toss birds came in 1,333, so we're between 5 and 10 minutes away with the birds, but it is getting hotter and hotter, so they might slow down even more. Now I don't even have a clue what time they'll come. All we can do now is wait. Alright, we've got the first one home, 579. Going for the feed first. Doesn't look too bad. Lone Ranger in the sky at the moment. 579. Wow, welcome back, buddy. Well done. Job well done. First one home. In. Okay, we've got bird number 2 in. And his number?
572.
572. And these two are full brothers from each other. The first two brothers home, full brothers. And the time clock?
11:23 and 6 seconds.
No, it can't be 11:23.
28, sorry.
11:28. So our first bird, the time between the first and the second bird is 4 minutes, which is quite significant. Shame, and this guy going straight for the water first. Well done, buddy. Welcome home, son. Welcome home. He's having his water. Recoup. Welcome. Well done. So yeah, 2 birds from 20, full brothers in the loft. Well done, guys. We've got a third bird home, 424, blue bob pied.
11:31:47 seconds.
11:31:40 seconds. So yeah, not looking too bad considering it's so hot. Welcome home. This is a hen, and very glad to see it. One of my favorites. So very happy about that. So now we're 3 from 20. Okay, so here we go. Race has long since been over now. It's about 1:30 now. The birds came in. We still have a few not home. Hopefully they'll come later. But what can we say about it? It is what it is. So the birds that's in the loft doesn't look too badly affected. They look a-okay. I'm not sure about how we did in the time. I know our first bird seems to be there and thereabouts. But it couldn't also be dead last, because I've got no idea about the other guy's time. So, yeah, we're almost gonna go to the club now. Our red one is back. Our grizzle, and we've got a few others that is back. So hopefully the others will come still. And but like I say, it is what it is. You fly with what you've got for as long as you can. But we'll see at the club what's happening, and we'll keep you guys posted. Okay, before we get to our main result, I want to talk about a race that took place today as well in conjunction with the Tennyson race. It was Wolmerandstad. I didn't partake in that race, but just want to congratulate the painters who won this race, and it seems like they're in the money. They will probably be the first, second and third. It looks like at this stage that they will take most, if not all of the money. Now let's get to the race in question. Yes, Tennyson did take place, and just to put it quite bluntly, the painters, there was 50 places allocated in the club, 9 members. Only 3 people's names are appearing on the sheet, The painters out of the 50 places took 32, which includes the first 7. We ended up right at the bottom below the line that says Loft, who did not make the board. 64th or 68th place, people. And the reality of flying against professional pigeon fanciers is setting in. The daunting task that we have and all the excuses we can come up with, it comes down to, why the hell am I doing this? And then I think, how much I enjoyed today, even though we got dead last. The entire day was full of excitement. I spent good time with my son, and the whole process was... The pigeon game is undescribable to anyone. So why am I doing it? Even though I'm lost, it's because I still love it. But it hurts, it really does hurt. But as I promised, I will document my entire journey this season for as long as it lasts and for as long as I still have birds to enter into the races. I will document and I will post it. I don't know if anyone will still want to be watching my videos after this dismal results. But for those of you who are going to stick around, I'm going to document each and every moment, the highs and the lows. And today we started off with a bit of a low.